Good morning, it is 10 o'clock and for the first time during this challenge, I did not get out of bed before 8 a.m. If you've been watching my past videos, I haven't been feeling good, and in the middle of the night I woke up feeling really sick, and I took NyQuil in the middle of the night and I just needed to sleep. So I slept and I am not mad at myself for it. I'm still not feeling great, but I'm up and I want to get my challenges done, but I'm still going to allow myself to rest when I need it. Yesterday, I was watching some of my past videos from this series, and I have BPD, and I was watching back just from a few days ago and seeing how drastically I can change from day to day. So I decided to change the name of the series from Life with BPD. And so each video is day blank of 30, Life with BPD. So today, you guys will all have seen this by now, but I'm going to go back and change the names and the thumbnails. I have a lot to do today, and I think this is gonna be really good for me and my channel, and for just to better understand life with BPD, because it's crazy. I did my Duolingo, I started my reading, I started my journaling, and I just wanna sleep. I don't feel good. I'm gonna sleep. And I have the rest of the week to do what I have to do. Now, 1 o'clock, I finished my reading and I did my journaling, and I read chapter 5 of Atomic Habits, which is the best way to start a new habit. And this chapter was a bit of a wake-up call. And it talks about if you want to make better habits, you need to stop relying on motivation and start shaping your environment. Because environment is the invisible hand that shapes behavior. So instead of trying to be stronger and healthier, make it easier to be stronger and healthier. Which something that I say to myself all the time is, if there's something I want to do, I'll ask myself, okay, how can I make it easier for me to start? And so this is where habit stacking starts to come in. And it's the idea of linking a new habit with one you already do. So you'll tell yourself, after I brush my teeth, then I'll take my vitamins, which I should take my vitamins today. I haven't done that yet. After I make my coffee, I'll journal. After I get home from work, I'll walk for 10 minutes to wind down. You use the flow that you already have to anchor new habits that you actually want. And it makes the new habit feel so much less overwhelming because it's not just coming out of nowhere. So for me, this meant saying something like, all right, after I finish sitting and editing, I have to walk and move my body. So I'll walk for 10 minutes. And then I get my steps in and I get healthier and I feel good all around. Or in the morning when I check my health stats, when I get up, I'll start dancing. It's not about discipline, it's about designing your day to support the version of you that you're becoming. I know that the one thing right now that's gonna make me feel better is to shower and wash my hair, but I'm lazy and I really don't feel like doing it. I don't want to, I wanna lay and I wanna do nothing, but I'm gonna force myself to just do it because there's a lot I have to do. But it felt amazing, and I'm so happy that I forced myself to just get in the shower and force myself to wash my hair. I feel refreshed again. The birds are chirping. It's finally not a gloomy day. Having BPD honestly makes me sometimes feel like I'm a chameleon because of how fast I can just change my mindset and how I'm feeling, even though it is really hard and very emotionally draining. And something that I've noticed in myself making these videos is that part of having BPD is when I'm feeling a certain way, I'll forget what it feels like to feel something out. So I'll be watching back my own videos and I'll be talking about how I'm feeling a certain way or experiencing something, and watching back, I'm like, I don't even remember what that was or is like or what that feels like. But I can see that I feel it so strongly, and that's why I decided to change the theme of this series. And it is a superpower. It really is. So I was just on the phone with my mom talking to her about my idea for the rest of this series, making it primarily based around my BPD and everything, because I was feeling before when I was thought of it in a way to find my flow of things. That is obviously something I'd like to do, to be to kind of like flow through life, but realistically, I have BPD and that's not gonna happen. I thought I should embrace more the fact that I do have BPD and life looks different for me. It's who I am. And I know I can accomplish everything I want to accomplish even though I have BPD. I have so many ideas of videos I can film when this vlog series is over, but I need to find ideas and ways to tie those ideas into the vlogs I'm making now to make people actually want to watch them and learn something from them. And so I realized last night I smoked weed 2 days in a row, and I don't think I can do that. I don't think my body mentally or physically can handle or likes it when I smoke 2 days in a row. There are good things that come alongside smoking, and I'm not knocking obviously anyone who does, but I found for myself, I don't like the way I feel when I do it 2 days in a row. And that's probably a good thing. So that's something that I will remember going forward. And that I'm really happy about. I'm only at 1,000 steps, so I'm gonna walk on the walking pad for a while, getting some work done, and catch back later. So I'm working on some uploads and thinking about how life is a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing. There are so many good parts of life that should be enjoyed. But because I have BPD, I can be so happy, and then I'll have one negative thought like telling me that like I'm working on uploading, and I'll have like a thought telling me like this is the dumbest thing in the world, and then I feel totally different. In a split second, I will go from feeling like life is beautiful, this is amazing, to I hate myself. And then I love myself again, and it's so crazy. And I feel like I need to put the tripod there because of the window. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm going back and forth between I love what I'm doing, watching myself change over a series of 30 days and how drastic it is. Like seeing that is really crazy to me, but in a cool way. And it goes back and forth between this is actually really interesting and cool. And I love that I get to look back and see me like giving Nugget his medication every night to show how much I love him and everything. That's so cute, and I love that I'm gonna have that. But then a second later, I'll think that's so dumb. But it's not dumb. It's really not. But I am my own worst critic. And so along with BPD, I guess, I don't have a plan on like what I'm gonna say here, but I have BPD, I also have bipolar disorder. So a very small percentage of people with BPD also have bipolar disorder. They're two totally different things. With BPD, the mood swings are drastic, like seconds, minutes, hours, whatever, so quick. But with bipolar disorder, the mood swings are more, they last days to weeks at a time. So you could be like in a lull, a depression for like weeks, and then manic for a while with like bipolar. BPD is boom, 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 boom. I have both. So in my Instagram bio, I have clinically crazy because that is what I feel like I am. But I get through it. I didn't choose this, but it's what I have, and I have to make the most of it. Something that I love this time of year is so my window's open, the birds are chirping, it's a beautiful day out, and I can see and hear across the street like the kids playing on their bikes, and it reminds me of when I was a kid and innocent and pure. And I think of like all the things I've went through, and I don't want to tell her, like little me, the pain we endured, but I want to tell her how I came out the other side. I love the concept of just like watching the idea that everyone has their own life and their own story, their own pain, and it is such a beautiful thing that now the girls across the street playing, they're gonna grow up and they're gonna have their own lives and their own journeys. And I don't know, like that's just sweet to me getting to sit here in my room and watch it happen. I'm having my coffee with protein shake. This is one of my favorite mugs that I have that I got at a bar in the city. So I'm just like walking around my apartment watching day 10's video so I can make a thumbnail for it, and I just put the music on it. And because that's like I'll schedule it to upload, and then I'll watch it once it's scheduled and make a thumbnail, put a thumbnail on it, and then like I'll watch them again when they come out. And I'm like so back and forth in my head with like, this is pretty awesome to this is the dumbest thing in the world. So I hope you don't think it's the dumbest thing in the world, but I wanted to talk about how like I literally feel like a chameleon sometimes. I want to pet chameleons so I can be like, that's me, because of how adaptable I am and how I change. And like part of BPD is like, I don't know really who I am. Like I don't have like a concept of self-identity, like am I this, am I that, am I this, am I that? Like I don't know, I'm just me. But who is me? And so many things that I can do. And it gets overwhelming at times. I think I need to just, oh my god, I have the hiccups. I need to get my meditation done for the day, and also I think it'll help me calm down my crazy brain right now. So I'm gonna go outside and drink my coffee and while I meditate. Also, according to the scale this morning, I gained 5 pounds, which makes no sense. So I'm gonna weigh myself again tomorrow and see what happens, because I feel like I lost weight, not gained 5 pounds. But I'm about to start with my coffee and I'm gonna meditate. I really need it.
Day 8, even flow.
So I'm doing a 30-day course on how to meditate on the Samsung Health app. And something that he spoke about today was very meaningful to me, and I wanted to share. And he was pretty much saying how like the key to life is to be fully engaged in whatever you're doing at one time. So like if you're on a hike, don't be thinking about your problems. Be fully engaged in the sight, the sounds, what you feel. Be fully engaged in the hike. When you're meditating, be fully engaged in meditating, not the outside world. So, and that's something that I love living by, and I think it's so true to be fully engaged with whatever you're doing, and to be 100% present with what you're doing is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Back rocking the sports bra, because I'm always just walking around in a sports bra when I'm home. And I'm getting stressed out on all the thumbnails being cohesive for this series, because they were, but then I changed my whole idea and now I'm changing it up. But I'm like, Jeanette, just relax. It's fine, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's an experiment. Like, you don't need to change them all right now. They don't have to all be the same thing. You have time. Like, relax, girl, relax. Just do your thing. Leave it be. So, reminder to my future self when I'm editing this, relax, you've got this. And a reminder to you too, who's watching, you've got this. So I changed the guinea pig litter boxes and I vacuumed up some of their poops, so they are enjoying their fresh hay. I love you. Thank you for the kisses. And my girls are over here enjoying their fresh hay, and they got little spooks from the vacuum. Oh, Rocky! Yeah, I vacuumed up some of their poops. I need to finish, but I'll do that a little bit later. But I love these babies so, so, so much. They save me just as much as I save them. There was a time in my life where these were the only jeans that fit me. Right when I stopped drinking and before my period, I was so bloated, I gained 10 pounds. So I went from 200, I lost 5, so it's 195, and then I gained 10 pounds, so it's 205 pounds. These were the only jeans that fit. But here they are now. I am so proud of myself, and I love these. I think I'm gonna do like some DIY craft work, whatever, on these jeans, because I do like them and I want to make them more fun. So I took my dog for a 2-mile walk. Now I only have 2,500 steps left, and when I got home, the guinea pigs started freaking out because they want dinner. because I didn't get out of bed before 8 a.m. But that's okay, my body really needed it. I also realized that I can't smoke 2 days in a row without my body hating me, even when I should probably stop altogether. I keep remembering more and more from my childhood, and I have so much that needs to be done this week, and I'm excited to do it all. It'll be a lot of work, and it'll be exhausting, but it will be worth it. My tooth chipped. That sucks. I'm dissociating, trying to figure out what to write. I'm feeling better, but I've slept and meds have kicked in. I just weighed myself for the first time since starting this challenge, and find it hard to believe that I gained 5 pounds. I cannot smoke tonight. I have so much to do, but don't want to do anything. Am I lazy, or is it because I am sick? Not having the yellow filled in there because I was sick. I hate seeing it because it's not cohesive, but I'm mad at myself. You need your medicine. I know you don't like that one, but you need it. Almost there. Hey. So tomorrow I want to make protein waffles, so I took everything out, so it's staring me in the face tomorrow morning, so I have to do it. And I'm gonna be much happier if the sink is empty, so I should probably do the dishes. What, you laughing at me? You were saying how I always close the door, so I kept it open. What's so funny? What's so funny? What are you laughing about? This is the end of the video because it's still today.
Oh yeah.
Holly, what the hell? Was that really necessary? She knocked my chapstick off the table.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Imagine I'd be like,
I'll keep it in the video.
I just look so creepy. I'm like,
And just like that, it's 10 o'clock, the day is over, and I am going to go to bed. Tomorrow is going to be a very busy day. This week is going to be a very busy week because I have so much to do. I did so much today, but there's still so much to be done. It is literally never ever ending. So this week is definitely going to be a roller coaster, but it's going to be a fun one, so hang on tight.